Okay, we are recording. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for making this call a priority tonight. You guys are on here because one, this is something that's very important to tune into the team calls every month. And if I'm breaking up at all, guys, please let me know. Just put it in the chat or something like that, and I can fix the Wi-Fi situation. But thank you guys so much for getting on. Kim, Erica, and myself are going to share some things that helped us get to Ruby, and that will really help you guys as well, and that are like essential tools for you to get to Ruby. So one thing, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. All right, let me fix something really quick. Because let me make sure everyone's muted because it's showing speaker view is not me. Okay, let's try this. Over here. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And we're going to get started here. So if you guys haven't already, this is our Ruby chart. If you go into the Heart of Diamonds page on Facebook, you can look in the files and you can print this out. What I want you guys to do, if you haven't already, print this out. If you need to go to the library, if you can do it at your job, if you have a printer at your house, but print this chart out because you need to have a visual in front of you. So this is our Ruby chart. This is the very first promotion goal that you should set your eyes on to really push yourself. This right here is a little off. It's it should say $497 a month average, like I say 500. But you know, this is how you can go Ruby. So first things first, when you sign up, everyone on here is a distributor. So congratulations, you completed step 1 of our steps to success. You want to make sure you set up your auto ship so you can be a product of the product. So you feel like you're sharing and not selling, because there's a very big difference. If you go to buy a car, there's car salesmen, they're selling because they might not own that car. You know what I'm saying? But it's different when you can share, like, man, I tried this for myself and I can tell you it works. Or these are my wrap results. I know every single one of you guys have your kit. Be bold and share them. I know some of you, it might be a self-conscious issue. But you know, you can always post, you guys, I just had the craziest wrap results. Comment below if you want to see them, and you can message them to people if you feel self-conscious about it. You can pick out all the ladies, of course, if you feel weird about showing them to guys or whatever. So do it, just do it. Get that out there. And then what I want you to do when you print this document out is right up here in the top right corner is write 1 through 4. And that will represent your loyal customers that you're going to get. If you guys haven't already, I know there's a ton on here that have gotten their 4 customers and gotten their $100 shopping spree. So congratulations to you guys. If not, you may still have a little bit of time within your 44-day window. Check the day that you signed up, or you can talk to your sponsor and they can help you figure it out how much time you have left. But when you sign up, those first 2 customers, you'll get your wrap rewards. With that, for every 2 customers you get a wrap reward, which is so important that you get, because I'm gonna stop sharing here so you can see me instead. So for every 2 customers you get a wrap reward, which means you get a box of wraps or a box of facials for $25, which is amazing because you can make a $75 profit right off of that. So for your first 4 customers, you get 2 wrap rewards right there. So that would be $150 profit just from those 2 boxes of wraps. So from there, I'm going to go over to Kim, and she can share with us about being a product of the product really quick. And you can unmute yourself, and I will.
Hello, everyone. For the ones who don't know me, I am Kimberly Mays. I am a Ruby leader in the company, but I am chartered for Double Diamond. I've been doing this for approximately 4.5 months. I'm going to go over just some tips how to be a product of the product. What I recommend, and I always talk to my team about, is the first thing that you have to develop with your customers is trust. And once the customers have your trust, then that's when you'll be successful in getting value. So all of that means is we have to become a product of a product. A lot of times I ask myself and I ask some of my team members, how many of our products have you tried? And most of them haven't tried a lot of our products. So I recommend, and I even push for myself, to every month set a goal for a certain product and push it. Because a lot of times when we have loyal customers, the first thing they ask is, where's your picture? Where's your results? How long have you been taking, whatever product that you're recommending to them? So having your own results, having your own before and after pictures will also help you get those customers, get that extra volume and stuff that you need. Because when somebody starts seeing that's close to you, start seeing that it's working great for you, then you'll be more successful in your business. And also it's really good to turn on your auto ship so you can get in those products. Because once again, you can't have a tool shop without your tools. That's basically.
Yes, that is so important. And again, that just goes back to what Kim just said. Your customers aren't going to trust you if you aren't taking the product also, because you can post before and afters all day long, but when they see your before and after, it's totally different, because they're like, man, I actually know her, and those are crazy results. So that's why it's so important to be a product of the product. So I'm going to challenge you guys, even if you've been in the business for a little bit and you haven't gotten your first 4 customers yet, give yourself a 72-hour window from right now to get your 4 customers. It's very possible. There's people that get them in one day, but set yourself a time frame, whether it's this week or whenever. And especially if you're new and you need to get them like very soon to get your 4, give yourself a deadline. If you've just signed up, make your deadline before your kit comes here. If you pick 7 to 14 days shipping, it normally comes on the 7th day. So give yourself until that 7th day to get your 4 customers in. Because one thing that is like very, very true about being in the business is success loves speed and success loves momentum. So we really want to get you on the fast track. And the first part of going Ruby is to get those first 4 customers. Another way to do that, guys, it's so important to set up your launch party. If you've not set up your launch party yet, please talk to your sponsor, and I'm going to ask all the leaders to reach out to all of the distributors you've signed to set up a launch party, to schedule it for August or whenever they can do it. Let's get that in the books, because I can tell you, having a launch party changes the game, because you can get in front of people and share about these products and share about the business, and you don't have to do it alone, because your sponsor can come help you, or someone in your area, or if you're in Richmond, I can help you for sure. I know Kim is here, and so many other great leaders like Tiara, Ashley, and Bree. There's so many awesome people here in Richmond that can help you. Again, but there's leaders all over the place that we can help you with your launch party. So let's get that in the books. Crucial. And if you're like far away, we can do a virtual party as well with you on Facebook. But let's have a Facebook party and an in-person party for you. So I'm going to go back to Kim really quick. So I'm going to show you guys something before I go back over there. I'm going to share my screen again to this Ruby chart, because you're probably like, well, how do I go to Ruby? Okay, let's look at this. Let's see. Can I go over? Can I move this? Sorry, I'm going to move my thing over there. Okay, cool. So these spots right here are distributors. So you've gotten your first 4 customers. You've gotten your 2 wrap rewards. That is awesome. So now you're going to start building your team. So these spots right here are distributors. And you want to get people, these are people who want to make money with you. And they can make money while using the product. So this is really cool because say right here, one of your coworkers, and Kim is going to talk about how she signs distributors, which she's like super awesome at. But you know, this could be your coworker, this could be your mom right here, this could be your best friend. And let's say your coworker is on fire, she signs up one of her best friends and she signs up her sister right here. So your Ruby chart is filled. It's so simple. I know some of you on here, your Ruby chart was filled in a day, like literally less than 24 hours. So it's super simple. And so I'm going to go over to Kim right now and she's going to show you how she has signed her distributors and how she's charted for double diamond right now.
Okay. One thing that I like to do when I do calls is everyone put in the chat, what is your goal for this month? And I'm going to go over how I get distributors. Can you hear me fine? Okay. So the first thing I want you guys to think about is being, you know, business partner, business owner, entrepreneur, and is in this business is why. Why are you doing this? If your why is not strong, then you won't be successful in this business. It's no excuse. Everyone says, you know, it's so hard to sign distributors when it's not. Maybe you have to evaluate yourself. Last month, last month, you might have only signed one distributor. Well, you can't get mad at the process or everyone else that told you no. You have to evaluate yourself. What did I do last month that did not work? What can I change this month? So, recently, right now, I have signed over 30 distributors. I have 122 people on my team. Now, how I'm doing this is it all goes back to what I said before with trust. Trust is everything. You can expect to post one day about how incredible this business is and then come back 2 weeks later and do the same thing. You have to be consistent. You have to always talk about, even if you don't have a story, you have to have faith that one day you will have a story, you will be successful. So every day with a positive attitude, always share about how exciting this business is. If you don't have your own success story, then look up to the people that signed you up, look up to the people that are successful in the business, and also always educate yourself. You can't expect to be successful also in the business without educating yourself. One day I sat all day long and watched YouTube videos. YouTube was my best friend for that day. And every doubt that I had in my head, watching and listening to people's success stories made me jump up and turn a light bulb in my head like, you know, Kim, you can do it. Keep pushing, keep fighting. You got this. So, you have to understand too that this is now your job. This is now your business. Some days you're going to be up later than others. Some days it's going to get busy and hectic for you. So how I got most of my distributors is I use social media. Every day I post it, you know, oh my God, this business has changed my life. It has done so much for me. I posted, when I first started, I posted, I know, at least 4 times a day, all day long about, you know, I have my children by my side. You know, it has been so great for me. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm on the way to financial freedom. And I've even had distributors come to me and say, don't explain anything else. The joy that you have from this business, I want in. I don't want to know anything. Don't tell me. I'm just ready to take this ride with you. So that comes into play about, you know, building that trust. Instagram. When I first started with Instagram, I had like 800 followers. Now I'm almost at 1,700. I add people. What I go to I go to local bars, Instagram pages, local clubs, hot restaurants, and I follow all of their followers. And I have the followers app. And I wait a few days for these people to follow me back. And once they don't follow me back, I unfollow everybody. When I post pictures or whatever, I reach out to all of them, and I send them a little message. I find myself really friendly. Like anybody would tell you, like I'm like the hyper. I'm very happy about what I'm doing. What else? Tips for signing. Oh, with your post, you have to make your potential distributors and also your customers feel your emotions. Like you have to make them feel what you are feeling. Once they feel like, if you post something that's negative, your possible business partner is going to feel that. They're going to feel like, okay, no, well, Kim just had a bad day, so I'm not going to join because maybe I don't have time for that and I don't want to waste my money. So you have to remain positive through the whole process in order to bring these distributors in. And also, I remind myself all the time that success doesn't come overnight. It's a process. This whole business is a process. And I believe that's it that I have.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Kim. And she has been on fire. She is an absolutely amazing leader. Go add or follow her. She has great posts, great energy, like she just said. And that is key for this business, guys. And if you haven't already put your goal in the chat, please do that because I want to see all of these goals that you guys have. It's so important to have goals in front of you. And another thing about those goals is put them on a Post-it, put it in your mirror. Put it as a background on your phone. Whatever it is, make a dream board, which we will work on here soon. But make a digital dream board on your phone to make it your background, whether it's, okay, I want to get out of debt. I want to be able to travel or whatever your dreams are. I want to make XYZ amount a month. Or, just have these goals in front of you because if you can't view the victory, you can't focus on the fight and you can't focus on talking to people daily if you don't know your why. And that's why she was saying it's so important to have a strong why. And it's okay for your why to change as well, because my why has changed completely from when I first started. Because when I first started, I was working 2 jobs on top of nursing school, and I was like, I need to quit my jobs. And I was able to do that. So once I did that, I had to do some searching. Okay, what's my next why? My next why is to get out of debt, and I want to be able to buy my parents an awesome retirement beach house. So that's what I'm working on now, and I'm still able to own my time and do what I want when I want. So that's ultimately what I want to do. And I have so many other whys out there, but make sure you have these things in front of you. So another tool that we're going to use, which Erica is going to talk to you about, is messaging and most importantly, following up. You guys, messaging and posting and messaging and following up are so important because this is a part of your business. And I can probably tell you a lot of you on here probably wouldn't have signed if somebody did not message you or did not ask you first. So that's very important. Keep that in your mind. You're not annoying people. You're sharing an opportunity that people need. So many people need this extra income, need these products, and just need this community that we have. So never feel like you're bugging people because people need this. So take it away, Erica.
All right. Hi, y'all. Happy day. Hope everybody's had a beautiful, beautiful day. My name is Erica White. I've been with the business for a little over 2 years now. I'm a Ruby leader and I am Box for Emerald. I'm very excited about the company and all of the new folks who are on here and even all of the veterans that are on here. So I'm going to go over posting and following up. And just to give you a little, I know that the posting, a lot of you may have the anxiety. You may be a little insta scared, when it comes to posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever it is that you're using. But what you have to understand is that these tools are in place, yes, in place to have fun, all that stuff, but they're an opportunity for you all to market for free. Okay, like this is straight up free marketing. Um, if you look at any brick and mortar business, they rely on the television stations, the radio stations, they have to pay for their advertising. We talk to people through social media. We talk to them through our Facebook posts, through Instagram, um, through our videos, through our boomerang, and this is all a part of the structure that the business has. And this is also too what the leaders do. So this is not just something that's just coming, from us. It's not just made up and pulled out of the sky, but this is just a repeated effort each and every day for you to talk about your business. So let's see. When you post, you want to post about the product and you want to post about the opportunity. All of your posts are supposed to be intentional, meaning that you should have the 3 and 3 and 3 intentional posts to start with. Like that should start your day off. It could be motivational, it could be devotional, it could be your coffee post. It's just something to get to wake up your Facebook page, and also to greet your Facebook audience, Instagram audience. Let them know that you're up early. Let them know that you are excited about life. It could be, whatever it is that's passionate for you. I love coffee, so I may get on there and talk about coffee in the morning. I love me some Jesus, so it may be a motivational post in the morning, but you want to build in that relationship with your massive audience, and the way that you do that is with with those beginning posts. So let the first, like the beginning of your day, be like a motivational post in that realm. Your post, and also to have the business product post and your lifestyle post. That's just the product that kind of speaks for itself. Okay, you're talking about, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm sitting like at my desk, not moving, burning up to 600 calories right now throughout the day, or I'm cutting cravings right now with ThermoFit, or I just had this massive lunch. We had this office party. Thank God for my fat fighters. This is stuff these are the type of posts that you're up to post throughout the day. What they do is let folks know that there's stuff out there that can help them. They don't have to struggle through weight loss or whatever it is that they're trying to focus on by themselves. It also let them know that you are serious about what it is that you're doing, because if you have your first initial launch post and that's all that they see, for one, only a fraction of your entire Facebook audience saw that. So your consistency is key. You have to stay consistent. So I'm gonna pause a little bit. Victoria, you have anything that you want to add into that?
Yeah, just posting, guys. Like Erica was saying, just keep it natural. And it's so important to do that because people are your Facebook friend because they want to see you. They want to see your life still. So it's awesome. Make sure you're posting about the business, whatever, but make sure you're still posting about you. Post about what's going on in your life because people ultimately still want to see you. And make this very natural. Like Erica said, if you're out at eating wings or pizza or whatever, people know, you're out doing these normal things, but you can incorporate your product into it, and you can say, oh my gosh, I just got Wrap Cash, and posting about that just filled up my tank, or that just paid for X, Y, and Z, paid for us to go to the movies. And one really important thing about posting is fake it till you make it, guys. Like seriously, when I tell you, that's what really got me to where I am. Because if you want to be an ambassador, if you want to be in diamond, if you want to be a ruby, you have to act like it, and you have to really put it out there. So even if you have the $25 in your thing, use it in your wallet, pull out the $25 tomorrow. Even if you didn't get that wrap, if you didn't sell a wrap, people will think you did. Hey, fake it till you make it, guys. I just made wrap cash and this is paying for this. You know what I'm saying? Because people are like, oh my gosh, like that's awesome that you can actually do that, because that's a great example. Or another thing that you can do is, another thing you can really do is that I want you all to do tonight. Again, print out that Ruby chart and print this off. Hey, I am going Ruby this month, and it is an average of $500. This company, it's so crazy. Who would also like to make an extra $500? Like, say your goals. Say like, I'm going after a $10,000 bonus. I'm going to post a story in Heart of Diamonds after we get off here, because there was a triple diamond that went triple diamond in 4 months, and she did fake it till you make it. And that's like how she did it, guys. Like, you just have to put your heart in it. You have to put your excitement in it. If an exclamation point is not in your vocab or in whatever writing you do, it needs to be, because if people don't see your excitement, they're going to be like, okay, scrolling, I will pick another It Works distributor. You know what I'm saying? So it's just very, very important to do that. So back to you, girl.
All right. And one cool thing that I heard from one of the uplines, they said, do it scared, meaning that just do it. If you have post anxiety, the only way you're going to get over it and past it is to start posting. You're not going to get past it by not posting. And I know them of you out here are, on the call to posting. And I will say, in this business, the way that there are other MLMs that are out there, there are the network marketing businesses that are out there that are not as, I don't like to use the word aggressive, but they are not as far moving as we are, meaning that they believe in the slow and steady. It's good if that's your pace. However, if you're trying to get out of debt, you're going to need to be visible with your business. Okay, you're going to have to really connect with your audience, with your Facebook friends, and you're going to have to follow up. So that's the next thing. Also, too, the money is in the follow up. Think about for the person who signed you. You may not have said yes on the first conversation. You may not have said yes until like the 5th, 6th conversation. I'll let you know, like my most recent distributor that I signed, I was talking to her for almost 2 years. And right now she's on her way to being Ruby. All right. So, I mean, it pays to follow up. I've also had customers as well, loyal customers, that it takes that time. And it's not that you're posting or you're messaging them every single day because you don't want to bombard them or seem like you're harassing them, or you don't want to seem like a thirsty distributor, because nothing is worse than looking desperate in a conversation, because that's a complete turn off as well. I wouldn't want to see your very first post or your very first interaction talking about what it is that you do. Like, you have to segue that in a conversation. So, and that's the end part of follow up, but in the beginning, you have to build that relationship. And the way that I build the relationships, I'm all over people's page. I have my top folks that I see first, and you can actually go to whomever I hate to use the word targeting, but if there is a person who you think would be good for the business or who may like the products, you can go to their page and go to, and that'll give you the greater opportunity to engage with them better because you're seeing their posts more. So if you would like a little more information about that, put that in Hearts of Diamonds and I can respond, to that, know exactly where it is. If not, then go ahead on and do that. But you see, like if they put a post out for, I'm trying to lose weight, or if you see that they've just joined a new gym, because people will tell you every single thing that's going on with them. And those are opportunities for you. So when you see that they have a new gym membership, or if they are trying to lose weight, or you see that they have a healthy regimen, or if they are talking about they are broke and that they are on the struggle bus every single month, these are opportunities for you to jump in and start engaging on their posts first, not so much in their inbox on day one, but engage in their actual posts. Just say, if they're trying to lose weight, give them a high five, or you give them a muscle, or like the muscle thumbs up, and you just keep them encouraged. What you're doing is you're building a rapport with them, a relationship with them. So, and as that progresses on, you go into then you move on into the to the inbox and begin the conversation there, and then let them know how you can help them. Always make it about them. Never make it about just you, and talk about you all the time. Ask them, what other goals do you have? Engage with them, make them feel special. I wouldn't want to just hear about, you and your product and stuff like that. Oh, in the beginning. Of course, I want to know how it's working for you, but I don't want to hear that in the beginning, because it sounds like you're trying to sell me something. And that's our business, but you don't want to come off like that. So let's see. And also, too, just be patient with the process, because keep in mind that your friends do not know your deadline. They don't know that, you're trying to get an X amount of volume in by the 25th or by the end of the month. They don't know that. Okay, so if you're just hounding them and pressuring them when you're going to sign, yeah, I got your information right now. Go ahead on and get you signed up. Chill out, okay? Like, kind of pull back just a little bit and have the relationship going, and but put it on them in a gentle way. Say, all right, when can you start? They may say, okay, I can't start until next Friday. Okay, cool, that's fine. Next Friday is not a problem. What I'll do is I'll put this in my phone, and I'll follow up with you. And you let them know I already have your first and last name. I just need your email address and phone number and actual address. And what you've done right there is assume the sale. You get that information and you let them know, hey, I'll hold on to this until next week, and I'll lock it in for you then. And you follow with them the following Friday and ask them, are they ready for you to plug it in? They're going to either tell you, like, yeah, but you have all of their information. So you just hold on to it and you plug it in when they say plug it in. And I mean, it takes some of the out of the signing process when you do it like that. And it seems kind of risky and kind of bold, but once you start doing it, it just becomes that easy. But following up is extremely important. So that's all I have with the following up. Just make sure that you're doing it. And that's also, too, the consistency with your business. I mean, you can't just say, okay, oh, well, she didn't respond to me. People be busy. Honestly, they're busy. I've had so many people say, oh, I forgot, and I'll take it for what they say. They forgot, but that doesn't mean that you don't follow up with them. All right, so you just keep it going and you do your part and make it about them. Just make them feel comfortable. So that's all that I have with the follow-up. Vicky, if you can add on, or if you have anything to add on, that'd be
No,
awesome.
that is perfect. And another thing too about following up is it's so important. So like Erica said, there's some people who signed up after years, and that's why consistency is so important. I had somebody I know posted about it in Heart of Diamonds, that there was a lady that I met at my resort in Mexico, and she just now signed up as a loyal customer 2 weeks ago or something like that. I've been talking to her for over a year. So it's very, very important to follow up. But you guys, you have what it takes. Just be confident. And that is the biggest thing that you can have in this business. Once you have confidence, like nothing can stop you. Be ignorance on fire. I think confidence is the number one thing that will push you to any level that you want to be. So just be confident, be ignorance on fire. That's just post, be excited. It doesn't matter if you don't have to know all the facts, you don't have to know everything. Just talk about it. Open your mouth, post daily, post several times daily. Message people daily. I know Leah on here, she's been messaging 20 to 30 people daily, and she's been having an amazing response from it, and that's why she's going to go diamond, because the more people you talk to, the higher the rank you're going to go to. It's just all about what you're willing to do. So like I said before, success loves speed and success loves momentum. Like, you guys, you have to do these things daily, and you have to be consistent in it. And I see all these awesome goals for the month, like going Ruby, getting out of debt, be financially free, things like that. There's so many different things. Everyone has a different why in here, which is so beautiful. And I want to see you all reach that. So you guys go out and do it. Print out your Ruby charts, take a picture with your Ruby chart, and go. Just run and do it. So your work ethic writes your paycheck. So what kind of work ethic do you guys have? That's really the question you have to ask yourself at the end of the day. But does anybody have any questions before we get off here? Either for Kim, Erica, or myself, or anybody else on here?
Mr. Fluffy Patch?
Oh my gosh, no. Getting loyal customers and moving towards Ruby. So getting loyal customers, again, that goes back to showing people your own rep results, and really posting daily, messaging people. When you're first starting out, message your circle, message your coworkers, your family, your friends, saying, hey, I just started this awesome health and wellness company. We have anything to aid in weight loss, muscle growth, hair growth, a full skincare line. I would love for you to be one of my product testers. There's a great thread in Heart of Diamonds of scripts that you guys can use and tweak them to sound like you. Don't sound like a robot. That's the most important thing. People throw things in there when you're messaging people. I just saw your kids just had an awesome summer, or you guys went on a trip to XYZ. Post about those things or message those things so you're being genuine with them. Let me see. That is awesome. I love all these goals. So you guys can do it. I have full faith in every single one of you. And this is the important thing, is showing up daily, showing up on these calls, showing up on the Show Me the Money calls on Monday night, showing up in the team page. You don't have to be Ruby and above to post in the team page. You are you can be a distributor and be the biggest leader in the group, biggest leader in the pack. Post in the team page. If something has helped you, post in there. If somebody is rocking it out on your team, post in there and give them a shout out so we can all love on them. If you just got a great response from a certain post, post in the team page or post in your chats, something. Be active in your chats. Be active. Show up. Be consistent. These are the big thing, and just be confident. If you're struggling with confidence, you have to start your day with self-development. There's great books like Chase the Lion is great. There's a 5-second rule. There's so many awesome self-development books out there, and especially for the business. Leah, post the one that you're reading in the chat, because I know you're reading a really good one. That's towards network marketers, and that's why she's posting messaging so many people a day. But that's really, really awesome. So if you guys don't have any other questions, we can wrap it up here. Do Erica or Kim, do you guys have any other comments before we get off?
Just know that it'll happen. Just really trust the business. There are so many people who are making so much money in this business for you to think for a moment that it may not work for you. And the only way it won't work for you is if you're not working. And that's just the bottom line to it. I mean, it's just really no sweeter way to put it. You have to put the work in. You have to show up. You have to plug into these calls like this because these calls give me life. Like, I mean, I could just be having a horrible week and I'll be on my team call, be on this call, my own team's call, and I'll pull so much energy from them. Just stay plugged in and have faith. Give your business to God. I can't stress it enough to that we come to the end of our own set of patience and our own resources, but the foundation is God. And I can't do this business without him. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I just pray over each and every one of you all and pray for your success. And just like I say, just know that it's happening. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And just one last thing, if Kim, you have anything to say, you're more than welcome to chime in. Just one thing that you have to remind yourself daily is don't make your why your excuse. Because you have whys like I want to stay home with my kids. Don't make your kids your excuse. Well, we had to go here, we had to go there. Do you know how many moms are on here? Erica has 3 beautiful girls and she kills her business daily. Like, there are so many people with kids on here. Brittany Wood, she has 2 little girls and she is like super busy and she kills this business daily. Tiara, Ashley, there's so many people on here with kids. Don't let them become your excuse, or don't let your job become your excuse. Don't let, because you want to quit your job, but you're so busy, or, this XYZ, don't let that become your excuse. Or, well, I'm tired. Dude, we're all tired. Drink some coffee, drink some energy, take a thermofit, wake up. Like, work your business. If you need to stay up an extra 30 minutes to feel accomplished for the day, and don't stop until you feel accomplished for the day. That's the important thing. If you're going to bed at night and be like, dang, I really didn't work my business that hard today. Don't lay down with defeat. Like, wake up, get your work done, then go to sleep. So again, we all have busy lives. We all have things going on, but, just, keep pushing, keep your why in front of you. If you have to keep a Post-it in your pocket 24/7, have it on your mirror, put it in your car, play motivating music all the time. That's like one thing that has really changed the game for me. You guys, there's awesome music out there, but make sure you have the right things going into your ear daily, because that will change your
Right.
tone completely. I listen to a lot of like Christian, or other motivating like rap artist or something like that. But I mean, there's some trash out there that will bring you down, and that affects your business too. It affects every area of your life. So with that being said, all right, Kim, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, one more thing that helps me out is to every day when you wake up in the morning, set 4 goals. 4 goals that you want to achieve that for that day. And that will also help you be successful in your business because you have to get those 4 goals done. It's just the same pressure as the last 2 or 3 days of the month when you feel like, oh my God, I have to get these numbers in. So each day set 4 goals. Like today I want to talk to this many people, or today I want to get this many new customers, or today I want to sign up this many people. And you have to go hard because this is your job, and it determines on how bad you want it. Like me, every day I go hard, just like as if this was the only job that I had, because I really want it. This is all that I want to do one day. So you have to understand that my story or anybody else's story isn't yours. You have to write your own story. If you're not ready to move at a fast pace, it's okay to slow it down. But me, I'm going. I'm not, no stopping.
Yeah, that is awesome. And we are here 110% for you guys. If you feel like, man, I don't know if my wording's right, screenshot your messages to your sponsor. If you feel like, man, I don't know, like, can you tell me if I should be doing this, doing that? Make sure you're following some people on social media and getting inspiration from their posts. That's really important as well. But yeah, don't stop. Keep going. Stay motivated. Stay confident. Stay positive, and it will happen. So I will pray us out, and we can go on with our week and kill it and crush our goals this month. I'm so proud of all of you. I've seen so many of you like posting amazing posts. Shout out to Megan. I don't want to say your last name wrong. Haygood, is that how you say it? I don't know. But she,
Right.
oh yay! That's so awesome. Shout out to her. I've been following her posts, and she's a newbie. Charted. What is she charted for, Brittany? What are you charted for, Megan?
She's trying to get to Ruby. She has
Oh, yay!
distributor there.
That is awesome. Well, she posts like she's an ambassador, so go follow her. Get some posts from her. She's really awesome. I mean, she's a newbie. So if you're a newbie and you're like, I don't know what to post, some posts are too advanced for me, go follow her. I'll type it in the post here, Megan.
Go, Megan.
Go follow her because she has some awesome posts. All right. So do you have anything to say, Brittany?
Of course I have something to say. I always have something to say. Guys, like, just do it. Whatever you have your mind to, whatever goal you're trying to reach. I don't care how hard the struggle is. How the struggle is going to get real. I'm going to tell you. None of us leaders that have gotten to, whether it's Ruby or whatever, have not came across a struggle. We still do. So we can't sit here and tell you guys that it's not going to be straight up. You're going to have that up and down, up and down, up and down, but you have to keep going, right? It's so worth it. You just have to keep your main why, like Vicki said earlier, and don't forget that. Like, keep pushing for what you want to reach. Nobody is going to do it for you, so you have all the tools. You have us to get help from, but if you want to succeed, you have to do it yourself. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I missed some of the call because my kids was crying in the back, but just do your best, guys. And if you really want to make it work, you'll figure it out, and you're gonna learn as you go, because you're not gonna know everything overnight. And like Erica said earlier, you can talk to people years from now. So just keep that in mind, that you're not gonna talk to somebody one time and expect them to jump and sign up right then and there. It's gonna take time to grow your business. So just keep that in mind. It's all fresh and new to you, probably a lot of you guys. So don't give up. It's no reason to give up that early when you've only been in it 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It can take 6 months to a year before you even get the concept of the business. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's very true. And another thing is too, you might talk to somebody tomorrow. They don't need the business right now. They don't need the products right now. But guess what? They might have a baby next year and they will need this, or they might lose their job. Something might happen. They need this. So, okay, I will go ahead and pray us out. And all right. God, thank you so much for this business. Thank you so much for these calls, Lord. And thank you so much for these awesome leaders, awesome distributors, and for all these lives that are about to be changed. Lord, this Ruby gift that came out this month was for a reason. So these distributors can go out there and reach their goals. Please bring us the people that we need in order to reach these goals, the people that need the business, the people that need these products, Lord. We give you all the honor and glory and praise. And we're so thankful that we're in a company that values you. And we carry your values through our company, through our businesses, and we lead with integrity, Lord, and we lead with passion and confidence, Lord. And I just pray that you give each of these distributors the confidence to lead their business daily, the confidence to post, the confidence to message, because we have something that people need, Lord. And thank you for giving us that thing that people need. And so please bless this week. Please let us crush our goals and keep focused. While we see the victory, we need to be focused on the fight, Lord. And we're fighting for you, and we're fighting for these goals and our dreams, Lord. And thank you for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. All right,
Amen.
guys. I will stop the recording.